what coach was like, damn, because of him, this is making it a little bit easier for me. I know I can always go to this coach, and this coach always has my back.
Far as making it easier, none of them. But that's the whole thing. You don't want it. You don't want to make it easier. You don't want to make it harder. You want to take it for what it is. You come into a system, so you're coming into a structure, and then you want to learn how to operate within that structure. And then once you're operating in that structure, it has to become easy on you, right? So the structure is not gonna change for you. You have to change for the structure. You know what I'm saying? So it's either it's like a sink.
You have to be adaptable. It sounds like
exactly. You have to be. It's a sink or swim type of thing. You have to adapt, or you're not gonna get right in there. So it's not so much for me that, or anybody really, that they were trying to make it easier for or harder for at that. It's just so much of a. It's just a change from what you're used to.
Yeah.
So as far as like a coach, I mean, I would say like my head coach, if anybody, he would always say something called control now. Say I use that in real life now. And basically what it means is that control now is you have to control the present moment, right? So whether you're in the game, and he will always say, this translates to real life when you're done with football and you're married and have kids, or if you're single or whatever happens in life. Everybody's life is different.
Right.
Yeah.
You cannot let things you can't control dictate things you can control. So say, for example, if an earthquake were to happen right now, right, we can control how we react to that. We get out the building, we be in the grass type stuff, and we're just going to wait it out. No panicking or nothing like that. You control your emotions, you control your actions. Those are the only things you can do. You can't control how somebody else is driving on the freeway. You can't control if your lineman blows the block and you got a D lineman coming at you 20 miles an hour. You know what I'm saying? You can't control those things. If you're a quarterback, you got to just react to that and outmaneuver.
Stop it.
Damn.
Hey, if they come out like that, man, it's over.
Yeah.
But
Especially me. Look at me, bro.
that was one bit of
flipped.
wisdom that I definitely took from my college days. Because I would say, like, if anything, that made it easier. Instilling that into our psyche. Like, okay, focus on what you can control. Right? You can control how many hours you can put in the gym. Or in the weight room, I'm sorry. You can control how many hours you put onto the field after practice. Right? He would always say, shout out to Adam Clark for giving me the scholarship. Thank you for that. Truly grateful. Years later, he ended up leaving, though. He got a better job.
That sucks when that happens. I understand it. I understand that part. I'm not saying, hey, poo-poo on him. I'm saying overall, like, nah, bro, real talk. I'm not trying to talk shit, but I'm saying, like, that sucks for you. You were recruited by somebody, and then he wasn't even there, and then you're probably going to even look up to him to be that.
Yeah.
It sounds like that was missing. And, as a head coach, you need to connect to your players.
Yeah, well, your head coach is like your father figure, too, right? Especially at that level. Like, in college, like, I would say it's more like, I would, at least I would think, I don't know how the NFL is, but I would think that it's more intimate than high school is, and then what the NFL is, right? Because, when you're in college, you're still technically a kid, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, you're an adult, but you're kid-minded still, coming into college, right? So you're still coming up with these guys, all from different places.
It's a different time.
And stuff.
It's definitely a very big development step.
Yeah, more than high school, and at least to my knowledge, and what I assume is more than the NFL. Right, because the NFL is it's way more about money. You're getting paid and stuff like that. So, but in college, you're still developing mentally. You're becoming a man. So your head coach is definitely your father figure. So all that stuff, all the wisdom that he's teaching you, everything that he's saying to you, I mean, depending on who the guy is, I mean, either it's going to help you or it's not going to help you. In my situation and all my teammates at the time, it helped us. Right, he was a good guy. He's actually from California. I forget which part. But he's from California as well.
I feel like you have to have the right balance of being optimistic and realistic. If you're just, hey, he's trying to be something that he's not, then, it's already like, put into the grave right then and there. It's not necessarily something that kind of soak in. Yeah. So that's kind of different.
Yeah, I would say he was optimistic, but more realistic than optimistic as well.
Well, even as a student, that's what I kind of meant.
Oh, yeah,
like if somebody's trying to do something, they can extend a branch, but it's up to you to like kind of take it and hopefully grow with it.